Today we are fishing with Billy Blakley. Billy, how are you doing?
Man, it's great. Glad to have y'all here.
It is a beautiful day. We are at the incredible Blue Bank Resort, and we have the privilege of fishing with not only B&M Pro Staffer, but the head guide here at Blue Bank Resort. And he says that we're going to get into some bluegill. Is that correct? And we're going to be, I'm excited, Billy, because I've used that TCB rod by B&M.
Hey.
You like that one?
You can't beat it. That's one of the best combinations right there for bluegill you'll see.
Now, I've caught trout with it, I've caught crappie with it, but I have not caught bluegill with it. So
we're fixing to.
We're fixing to?
Yep.
Well, let's do it. Thank you,
Let's
Billy
go.
Blakley.
What is it about sport fishing, you think?
It's just the excitement of watching it go down.
It's just a huge adrenaline rush.
That's it. When that thing goes down, you don't know if he's going to be like 2 inches long or if he's going to be 2 foot long. You don't know what it's going to be. But it's just the excitement of watching that thing go down.
Oh, wow.
Good one there.
So they dig out little holes?
They get in there and water around, make them little holes like it.
So that's how we know where they're at, huh?
Yep.
That's their calling card. That's their business card. So we're going to go back and fish that?
Oh, yeah.
So you've located them with the Humminbird 360.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That is a pretty distinct bed reading on that, so it's kind of like we know they're here, right?
It looks good if we can make them bite now.
So how do we get them in the boat?
Well, we're going to be fishing with a slip bobber today. We got our stopper up here about 2 foot deep. Got a number 5 sinker, the number 6 cricket hook with a cricket on it. We're using this TCB series B&M rod, the little Pro 50 reel, and that adds up to a deadly combination.
All right. And how deep are we setting that slip
We're
bobber?
fishing about 2 foot deep.
About 2 foot deep.
We got her set up here with a little rubber stopper.
Nice. Any particular way of hooking these crickets?
No, sir. I just start in one end and come out the other.
All right. These TCBs, they can really cast a small setup a long way, can't
They
they?
sure can. And boy, when you catch one of them old bluegill on them, I've caught several good catfish on 4 and 5 pound catfish.
Really?
Yeah, they can handle it.
Well, what pound of line do you have on here?
I got 6 pound line on mine.
6 pound.
It ain't just cause of the bluegill, cause you catch several catfish when you're doing this sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I've used this rod on trout. I used it on crappie, but I'm excited to catch bluegill because, frankly, I think bluegill has a little sweeter flavor than
Yes, sir.
crappie.
They do to me. To me, it's some of the best eating fish it is. And ounce for ounce, the fat you get out of them.
Yeah. So Humminbird 360, that is clear as a bell.
Oh yeah.
Can you talk about how technology has
Man, it's
upped your
changed
game?
fishing like crazy. When I was a kid coming up, you come out here and you find these bluegill beds. What we'd do on a real hot, still day, come out here and just ride around, stand up in the boat and just ride and look for them foaming. And we'll see some of that before the day's over.
Yeah.
And I'll show you that. And that's how we used to find a lot of them. Then when I was young, I'd jump in the water, just fill around, find these logs and stuff. Because you ain't got to do that now. You turn one of these on and go down through there and see everything. Somebody sets a Coke bottle down there, you can see it now.
Huh.
Technology has changed, and so many beds. When I was a kid, like here, every one of these points down through here had these grass points had a bed on it. Now, back in, you go point to point because that's where I knew they would. You wouldn't hardly fish in between them. Now, it's 7, 8 beds between them you didn't know was there. Hey, they tossed one of them in the back.
Nice. Woohoo! What a pretty fish. What a pretty fish.
Take several of them. One, he was so temperamental, he just barely pumped that thing and just tried to ease off with it.
Huh. I can't believe the birds we've seen this morning.
Yeah, they're pretty wild out here every morning.
This is bird watcher's paradise, huh?
It is it.
Seen bald eagles and
Osprey, blue heron, white heron. We've seen everything.
you found a hot spot, Billy.
Man, he is a little fella. He ain't real big, but he'll sure be tasty here after a while.
Yeah. So Blue Banks has everything. Offers
Yeah,
everything around this lake you could imagine.
Oh yeah.
I saw kayak rentals, boat rentals, camping, and some nice hotel rooms. My room holds 10 people. I'm like, hey, I think I'm in the wrong room. There's just one of me.
Want to make sure you have plenty of room for everything.
Swimming pool, and now what's that garden? I noticed that.
Butterfly garden, they call it.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a ton of butterflies gets out there. He plants all them milkweed plants and all that for them butterflies.
That attracts them in. Huh?
Yes, sir. And people like it. Everybody goes out there. And,
I bet the photographers go crazy for those butterfly
oh,
shots.
yeah, they do. Something to see. Everybody likes that garden out there. And it gets the guys down here in the spring fishing, and they'll take pictures on their phone of the garden, go back and show the wife, then that gets them another trip with the wife and kids.
Ah, smart
They get
man.
to come down, they get to go out through the butterfly garden, swim, go to Discovery Park,
Yeah. Nice.
and the
smart-
guy gets to go fishing.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
So he gets him another fishing trip.
that's a smart guy there. And it's got place got a great swimming pool for the kids and hot tub I saw. Pretty good bar there.
Oh yeah.
Cute bartenders. Gotta like
Oh,
that. And how's the food?
Food is great.
Food is great. So we might
tell by looking at me.
so we might actually cook up some of these bluegill tonight, right?
Oh yeah, we're going to.
You helping out in the kitchen?
No more than I have to.
We're in the kitchen of the Blue Bank Resort, and we're here with Tamar,
Hello.
the cooking star.
How y'all doing?
Good to see you. What are we working with here?
These are our fried tomatoes with onions, country fried tomatoes with onions.
Uh-huh. Oh man, those look delicious, and those are gonna go good with some bluegill, am I right?
Yes, sir.
How are we gonna do the bluegill today?
Today we're gonna fry them in our deep fryer with some meal and flour, 50-50 half with a little bit of salt and pepper. Then we're just gonna put them in the deep fryer.
We're gonna fry them whole, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Fry them whole.
How long do you suggest frying them bluegill?
Probably about 3 to 5 minutes.
3 to
Don't
5
take long.
minutes?
Not
Yeah.
gonna take long at all.
All right, Billy, I'm just gonna come over your shoulder there and show me how to do it.
Ain't but one way to start on Lee. Pull his little tail off, dip in that ketchup. Just like eating potato chips.
Oh my gosh, all right.
And you just pull his little fin out of his back. Pin down it. Oh, they're good. Bottom side. Then you just peel it back. Just like filleting
Just like a fillet, huh?
with a knife. Yep.
So nothing really goes to waste.
No,
No,
sir.
you don't waste anything when you
You just go right down like this.
Oh my goodness.
And then tab the feet.
I'm just amazed. So how the fish guide business?
Well, it all started back when I was a kid. I got to fishing every day, and I mean, I fished back in when I wasn't in school. I was fishing. I didn't care what the weather was or what I was fishing for, whether it be bluegill, crappie, bass, catfish. It didn't matter. I was fishing. Get sitting around them boat docks up there and this and that, and talking to some of them people, and they not catching fish. And I just got to throwing one or two in the boat and taking them fishing, just to be having something to do. And the next thing you know, they paying me to go fishing.
That's nice.
So that was nice, especially way back in. I ain't gonna say how many years ago it was, but it's been a few of them. But yeah, then it just went from there.
All right.
They come back the next year after I took them 1 year and want to pay me to take them. I'm like, hey, you gonna pay me to go fishing? Let's go.
Only in America, right?
Right on. Hey, it's been that way ever since.
There's the proof right there.
Exactly. We've been, I say I've been with Mike. He owns Blue Bank there. I've been with him for 38 years now.
38 years.
And he likes to do more and more and try to get more and more different kind of people here. Like giving boat tours, we do all of that. Wildlife packages, we got that. Come out here and take pictures of eagles and all the stuff we seen this morning.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people do that. It turned into, back when I was a kid, it was more of a fishing thing, strictly fishing and hunting. Now it's done turned into like a family thing where you bring the kids for this and that.
Yeah.
Wife, come out here and take pictures of the wildlife and garden. I mean, it's changed some, but it changed for the good.
So last night in the bar, there were 3 guys sitting there at the bar. And they bought Mike a drink about this tall,
Oh, God.
and they made him toast it, and he kind of gave a wince because I don't know what the bartender put in it, but these boys were bragging this is their 5th time back here,
Oh, heck,
and
that's
that
good.
and these guys were old enough to drink, but they said that they've been coming here since they were a kid. So
Get a lot of that.
that's a testament. I'll definitely be back. Even sooner if I can catch one of these bluegill.
We'll get 'em. Right in your,
Oh, right there?
not right straight out, kind of straight out from the tip of the boat to the right of that bird, about 6 foot. Fish is one thing I could eat 7 days a week. Wouldn't bother me one bit.
Me too. I like it.
I just like it any way I can get it fixed. It don't matter. I like them fried. I like them grilled. I like them. I just like fish. It don't matter what kind it is. I like them. I have to say my most favorite is probably these we catching right now. There you go.
Man, did it. A blue bank, Reelfoot Lake bluegill. My first one.
Right on.
Is he too little?
Yeah, we'll let him grow a little bit.
Oh, I forgot to check his mouth for a hook.
We got 2 of them running around here with a hook in their mouth.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be something if you caught him? one big one and he has 2 hooks in his
Yeah.
mouth? These crickets. Where do you get these crickets from?
We buy all them crickets.
What do you got here?
He's a fighter, whatever he is. Come out of there. Give it up. Give it up. Bro.
Oh, that's a nice one.
He didn't want to give it up.
Hard to say. With your expertise, you picked up some pretty good sponsors. I see the War Eagle boat. I know you're a big B&M pole fan.
Oh, yeah. They good folks at both of them. They take care of it.
How many War Eagle boats you got in that slip up there at the Blue
We
Bank?
probably got around 30 altogether.
30. A pretty solid boat.
Yeah, they build them to last. That's what a lot of people don't understand. And what a lot of them don't understand, they can get it built the way they want it. Like the inside of this one, for whatever thing I do, it's set up perfect. I can bass fish out of it, catfish, bluegill, crappie. You ain't got to get it the way you look at it at the store. You can call in there, and them boys will custom build your boat any way you draw it up. They'll build it.
Huh. So when you say you were young and you were fishing all the time, I assume you're fishing here?
Oh yeah.
Is this where you grew up?
Yeah, I was born and raised here around Reelfoot, on the banks of it, on the east side over there. Little old town of Sandburg, probably 250 people in it. But I was lucky enough to be one of them that was born and raised there, and that's what I call paradise. It don't get no better than it.
It is absolutely a piece of God's artwork, isn't it?
I mean, coming out this morning, watching that sun come up over them trees, don't get no better than that.
No, it does not.
Being here in the evening, watching that sun go down.
Oh man, saw a good sunset last night. Come on.
There we go.
I got a keeper.
Right on.
No hook in this one.
That ain't the one that's cooking.
That's not the one I'm gonna do. Alright, look how pretty these fish are. Look at that beautiful.
I think they've got some colors on it.
Yeah. That's a piece of artwork in itself. Uh-oh. I think they're waking up.
Act like it don't matter there, boy. Look at that toe bend. You cannot beat that. Look at this. Look. There you go.
Nice. We're using the TCB series. Trout, crappie, and bluegill.
Man, I have bragged on these poles and bragged on them, but I'm telling you, it ain't nothing that feels no better than that hand when one of these bluegill get on. I mean, he's not even a big one, but he sure think he would.
So I met you 2 years ago at the Grizzly Jig Festival.
Yes, sir.
Grizzly Jig's not too far from here, is it? It's only
about 35 minutes.
Oh, that's close. That's close. Now that is a Mecca tackle store.
It sure is. They got everything.
Crappie fishing, channel cat fishing, bluegill fishing.
Man, it's sometimes I wish I was a little further away.
Oh yeah, a lot of money go to that place.
Because some days if it's bad weather, we come in early or don't go because of the weather or something.
Yeah.
You got to have something to do. And well, the first thing pops up, Grizzly Jig.
I was a little disappointed the first year that I came because there were so many things that I hadn't seen before and I needed in my tackle box.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever used them since.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I
But
know.
you better have it, don't you think?
Yep.
So I went in there and heck, I think I spent close to $300 on crappie gear, and, you know, and I look around for my dad. I brought my dad and my uncle.
Yep.
And it was my first time there, so I was, you know, enamored by all the professional fishermen that you see on TV, and
Yep.
and all the people that you idolized. And so I just hung around and I talked to all of them, you know what I mean? And I turn around, hell, I've been in there 3 hours, and it was fun meeting the other, you know, B&M pro staff people.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, but for an old man like my dad and my uncle, 3 hours is a long time. So I started cruising the Grizzly Jig corridors looking for them. I can't find them. And they had skipped across the street and went to a casino. And so I texted them on the phone. They said, we're at the casino, we're winning. And so I'm like, okay. So I went over there, and lo and behold, I'm like, let's go. We got a 9-hour drive back to Kansas City. Let's get out of here. And there you go. My dad said, well, just wait a little bit.
There we
And
go.
so I couldn't wait without not put a $5 bill in, won $1,000.
Golly.
So it was the best,
Right on.
best trip to a tackle store ever. Grizzly jig and the casino across the street.
Right on, right on. I'll tell you one thing, talking about these fish finders earlier. Once we finally got one of these side scans and using it, it is not, don't overlook anything when you're looking for these bluegill beds. Because one of the best places I've found them at is at the end of every boat ramp on this lake.
Really?
Every boat ramp. I don't care how big or how little it is. Seems like the bigger the ramp, the better they like it. You know where you load your boat and gun it to get it up on the trailer?
Yeah.
Well, then it pushes that wash back there and puts a little hump back there so far behind them. Well, most of that hump is gravel.
I'll be darned. So it erodes it away.
So it makes that hump up there, and then bluegill make a bed on every one of them. I don't care what lake you go to. You turn that side scan on, drive by the end of that ramp, 98% of them gonna have a bluegill bed.
That's a very good tip. Thank you for sharing that, Billy.
I mean, every one of them.
That is a good tip. Oh, my duck's back, Billy.
What he did, didn't he?
He came on back.
Well, right in the same spot too.
Yeah.
He must like it right there. He's looking around.
There we go.
See there,
See,
he
I knew
come out there. That's
I
what
knew
it
where to
was.
cast.
Yep.
And that duck. You've heard of bird dogs. This is a duck bird.
That's it.
Nice fish.
He was even stretching his neck out there looking toward your court. Look my way, buddy. Get me to catch one.
So in my experience with bluegill, which isn't much, I've noticed that they're pretty finicky eaters.
Yes, sir.
Would that be a fair assumption?
Yes, it would.
And the reason I know that is because the only time I ever really witness, you know, a bluegill's pattern is when I'm cleaning crappie at the boat ramp. And they won't just eat any part of the crappie. You know what I mean? They're particular.
Yep, yep.
You know, normally like a catfish, they'll eat anything. You know, any part of that crappie. Or a gar will come up and take the whole skin side. But bluegill will swim right up on it, investigate it, and decide. Isn't that a fair assumption?
Yep.
It'll decide if it wants to eat it.
That's right.
So they must love crickets. Insects, any sort, probably.
Yep, yep, yep.
And worms, they love worms.
Yeah, they like worms.
All right, all right.
Go on now, you ain't that big. Get up in there. Not bad though.
Right. Now we got him.
3 crickets later, we get it.
Good. Uh-oh. Saw that one take it.
Way on up here. Back here. You ain't that mean. If you would, didn't you?
Ooh, that's a pretty fish.
So that might make got some pretty colors. See no more white holes in that over there.
Did
This one
Oh,
come
I
on
see.
back in.
I see
It's
one.
up.
Look,
He's
I
back
see
in
one.
there
Light,
then.
huh? Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's so funny. He just went from one
To the other.
hole to the other.
You see a lot of that on that Solix that I got. I usually keep in there. You see a lot of this. They'll sit there and move around and hold. Name.
Sure enough.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna see if the speck's gone off the radar now. Yeah, there might be one or two more down there. Now is that a keeper or is that too little?
Yeah, we need him.
We need him. You know, I think that bluegill and crappie and trout, everything that this TCB rod represents, I think these are the game fish, in my opinion, that promote the sport of fishing. Maybe more so than the bass fishing, because bass fishing can be kind of an elitist thing.
That's exactly right.
I mean, sometimes lures for bass cost 20 bucks.
That's right.
You can stock your whole tackle box at Grizzly Jig with 20 bucks, can you not?
Yes, sir. You okay?
All you need. All that you need. And we don't even need a fancy War Eagle boat. We could be doing this
do it over the bank.
from the bank or from the dock.
That's
and you
what
get,
I like about this. I don't care if you 3 or 83. Anybody can take a fishing pole with a cork on it, put a cricket on it, and go to catch something.
That's true. And that's what it's all about, because you know, there's nothing worse than a bored kid on the boat.
That's right.
And those bass fishermen, I tip my hat to them. I'm not talking bad about them, but they work.
They sure do.
They work. I know we got Brent Chapman out of Kansas City, and
yes, sir.
He's one of the hardest working dudes on the planet. And I see him do that, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. I'm lazy. You know, I want to come out here and enjoy myself and relax.
And have fun.
And
that's the main thing out of all of it is having fun.
Having fun, yeah.
And ain't nothing better that I like to do is on days, if it's days I ain't got nobody, if anybody stands at that motel there and they got kids, now I'm thinking get them in this boat for a little while.
Yeah.
And take them and catch some fish, because me watching people catch fish is more fun than me catching fish.
I agree. I agree. I mean, sometimes you're literally, when the action's hot and heavy, you're just a waiter on the water.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yep.
Taking care of these people, making sure that they got hooks on and bait on, and
that's it. Putting fish in the cooler, getting them back out there. But I'd rather watch kids catch fish than anything it is, because you know they appreciate it. It just tickles them to death.
oh, might want to set that hook, huh?
Hey.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, well, that's there now.
No,
Get around the anchor line.
I did, but I'm gonna get him out. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Every time I catch one, I think about eating them.
Me
I'm
too.
excited. There we go. My lake, my home lake where I guide crappie, I have found for some reason on Hillsdale Lake, them crappie don't start biting until 10:15. Isn't that the weirdest thing?
Hey, it's days like that. Same here. It'll be days like that here.
Billy, that was a blast.
I enjoyed it, buddy.
I can't wait to enjoy these bluegill later on tonight. You got this down to a science. I almost feel sorry for these bluegill, because you know where they're at, and every time he pointed, I caught a fish. So if you're ever in the Tennessee area and you're looking to catch some bluegill or channel cat or anything that swims, or if you want to shoot anything that flies that's legal,
we can do that.
because we saw a lot of eagles and we don't want to shoot those. But this is a bird watcher's paradise, a fishing paradise, a great resort, Blue Bank Resort, and I'm sure they got a website, right?
Oh yeah, bluebankresort.com.
bluebankresort.com, and make certain that you ask for Billy Blakley, their head guide, and you will not be disappointed. So we're gonna go in and try to cook these up and
see what they taste like. I'm very excited about that.
Sound good.
Let's do it. Thanks again,
Right
Billy
on, buddy.
Blakley, B&M Pro staffer and fisherman guide extraordinaire. I cannot thank you enough.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for watching Fish, Eat, Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish, Eat, Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell because we want you to come be a part of this.
Oh, he came. He was looking at it.
He started moving,
Yeah,
didn't he? He
yeah.
started moving.
Okay, we got some hope.
Got him to moving. So.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
This fish is in the
got
boat.
him.
Oh my gosh! Another tank.
Oh God. Oh. I hope I can get him in here. That might go 3 pounds.
That's a 3-pound fish.
That might go 3 pounds. I don't know.
Ate it.
I don't know. It's a big one. We're gonna weigh it and see.
Wow! Show that to that camera right there. Tony. Nicely done, Tony Hughes. Woohoo! And back she goes. Plunk. Man, like I said, this could be really addictive.
Oh, it is. This, just watching that fish react to your bait.
It's an adrenaline rush.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Tony Hughes.
How's it going?
Oh man, it's going so good. Thank you so much for dedicating your Easter to me. I feel like a VIP getting to fish with a national champion here at the incredible Blue Bank Resort. Can you tell me a little bit about this resort?
Oh, it's the owner's Mike Hayes. I don't know exactly how many years he's had it. He's spent millions of dollars upgrading this place. It's the biggest and best resort on Reelfoot Lake right now. Anybody comes down here, they stay here, all they have is good reviews to say about it.
Well, I have been here before, and the food, man, I'm really looking forward to the food here, and especially the fishing. The fishing is absolutely phenomenal. I'm ready to get out here and capture these Reelfoot spring crappie. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Well, they're in the moving up stage. They're pre-spawn, but the water's right about 60 degrees. They're moving up shallow. You can still catch them in any phase of it, anywhere. We're going to go out here and live scope anywhere from 8 foot to 15 foot of water. We're just going to move around until we find them and catch them. And if you put a bait in front of them right now, they'll eat it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Yeah.
What baits are you throwing these days?
I'm using a 16th ounce Popeye jig for crappie magnet.
Okay, nice.
And they're just eating it up.
They're eating it up. What type of rod are we using?
We're going to use a 12-foot Duck Commander double touch.
Ooh.
And that's the rod of choice for me. That's all I ever use.
Yeah.
It's sensitive enough. You feel the lightest bite. It's got enough backbone, but now I like it because it doesn't have the real stiff backbone, and I can play the fish around. Now we get you one over 1.5 pounds, 1.75 pounds.
Yeah.
May have to net it, but
Yeah.
that's all right. I got a net.
Do you utilize the double touch system and keep a finger on that
I
blank
do.
graphite?
I do,
Yeah.
and
'Cause
it
that makes a difference,
It
don't
makes
it?
a difference.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
The Duck Commander rod series by B&M, that is a good rod. I actually fished with those with John Godwin and Jeff Smith, the owner of Crappie Magnet, in that wading show we did where we were catching those
I seen that. That looked like fun.
crazy crappie.
I've
in
never waited for crappie, believe it or not.
They were
I'd
in a
like to try that.
foot of water. I could not believe it. Well, hey, I'm excited to get out there. Gorgeous boat. Can you tell me a little bit about the boat?
It's a Phoenix 921 Pro XP. I've had it since it was new in 2014. It's a great boat. I love it. It's best riding boat on the water. And
And it's rigged to the nines. We got the power poles. We got the Optimax engine. We got Humminbird for the side imaging and the little Garmin for the live scope.
That's right.
All right. Well,
it's everything you need to fish.
yeah, and you said it rides good, huh?
Oh man, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm excited. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
All right. National tournament champion Tony Hughes taking me out to catch some crappie. Happy Easter, buddy. Let's go find some crappie Easter eggs. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Why do you think you didn't catch them?
Well, I think the line choice that we had too heavy a line on. And
Really?
I've always used 8 pound and not had any trouble, but those fish would follow us and just not take it. And we're fishing beside other boats that were catching them, and we talked to a few of them, and they were using smaller line than us. We were using the same bait practically.
Yeah. But that. Ooh, here you go. Here you go.
Got him. You got him?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a stripe, I think.
Oh, that's a big old
It's not
fish.
a crappie.
Well, that's a big old crappie. He thought it was a drum. It's so big. Oh wow! Not a bad first fish. My gosh, Tony, that is awesome. Beautiful.
About a 2 pounder.
Yeah. What was that 14 and a half, 15 inches?
At least, yeah.
Yeah. We thought it was a drum. So big.
Them right there, I like to release. So that's a big old female fillet.
Oh yeah.
I'll let her go back.
So when you keep them, how do you like to eat them?
Well, I'm normal. I like them fried.
Yeah. Any particular type of breading or?
We have a local breading around here that I get.
Yeah.
I like the Cajun style that they have. And I just know the bag when I see it. I can't tell you the name of it.
Yeah. What color's the bag?
It's clear.
Oh, clear?
It's clear bag.
Okay.
And they make, like I said, they make a spicy, and then they make a normal. And I like the spicy.
Yeah. Any preparation before we batter them or anything like that?
I just batter them up normal.
Yeah.
Wash them good. Now, my wife, she doesn't like thick pieces of fillets, and I'll take the fillets and cut them really thin.
Okay.
And it's almost a crappie potato chip,
Okay.
so to speak, and she likes them that way.
Nice.
That's about the only way I can get her to eat them.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, he turned on it. Here he comes. Oh, he's racing towards it. Oh,
He hit me, but he didn't take it.
Way up. He's right there.
Get out there too.
Are you gonna get him this time? Here he comes, like a rocket.
Got him, man.
Like a rocket. Oh my gosh. 5 minutes, 2 monster crappie. Show that to the camera there. I'm gonna tell my friends I caught that one. Oh my gosh, that is incredible, Tony. Man, beautiful Reelfoot crappie.
Yeah.
Man,
Big old
she's
female
full of eggs.
eggs.
Man, that is just amazing. Thank you so much for showing me this. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
This
got
fish
him.
is in the
Got
boat.
him.
This fish is in the boat. Oh my gosh. Another tank.
Oh God. I hope I can get him in here. That might go 3 pounds.
That's a 3-pound fish.
That might go 3 pounds.
Boy,
I don't
he
know.
ate it.
I don't know. It's a big one. We're gonna weigh it and see.
Yeah. Wow. Show that to that camera right there. Tony.
235. I didn't.
235? That
Yeah.
scale's wrong. There's no way that's not a 3-pound fish.
It's a big one.
That is a big,
I would have
big
thought it weighed
fish.
more too.
You need new batteries in
Let
that
me
thing.
zero this thing. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, zero it out.
Usually they're right.
Okay.
They're usually pretty daggum accurate.
I'm just trying to help us
I know.
morally.
235.
235 still. That is just, you know, some people fish all their lives and never catch one that big. Nicely done, Tony Hughes. Woohoo! And back she goes. Good plunk. Man, like I said, this could be really addictive.
Oh, it is. That's.
Uh-oh.
Here he comes. Yep, here he comes.
There it comes.
Someone got it. He was hungry. That was a decent one.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't as big as the others.
No.
He's a good one.
Man. All right, all right.
It's like taking candy from a baby.
Oh, that's funny.
You gonna try it?
Oh, man.
I got you one spotted right there.
I'm trying to think.
I'll bet you I catch one bigger than the one we just caught.
Really?
If I put this trolling on high and just start looking.
All right, I'll bet you lunch. I'll buy
But
lunch.
I can't catch one bigger than that?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. We're going to catch one bigger than that.
All right.
All right. I'm not even going to stop and try to catch one unless I think it's bigger.
All right. Yeah, I might be hitting your pole like this. I don't like losing anything.
I hear you. Well, don't make too much noise because I think I just found him.
No way.
Yeah.
Am I going to lose that quickly?
I don't know. That's a good one. But
That's
I
a
don't
good
know
one.
if it's as big as that other one I caught. That's a good fish. Trick is if I can.
Does the Blue Bank serve lunch?
Yeah.
On Easter? Maybe not. I don't know.
I bet they do. I don't know.
Boy, I've had some good meals there in my travels and
Oh,
stays.
yeah. They have some good food there. Sometimes it's too good. There's one. You want to catch that?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Now, if you catch it, does
Mm-hmm.
it still count for me?
You know, we'll say yeah, because you put me on it. How about that?
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to buy you lunch.
I
want to catch another big one. I'm not rooting against you. That is for sure. But everybody likes a challenge. It's that competitiveness that drives you,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Tell me I can't do something.
That's it.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm the worst at it. When somebody tells me I can't do something, I'm going to do it to
Yeah.
prove I can do it.
Now,
That was just like that. Then that's a good example of the live scope.
yeah.
I'll tell you the story.
Uh-huh.
I bought the live scope
Uh-huh.
in February of 2019.
Uh-huh.
And the national championship for ACT is in the spring of that year,
Yeah.
So I was working in Grapevine, Texas, and I buy my electronics and stuff. I get that live scope, and I come home a week and a half before the national championship. So I install it.
Uh-huh.
I come out here on the lake, and I got to fish with it 2 days.
Okay.
2 days before I went to the national championship.
Wow.
And then we won. And
That's a quick learn.
and we done good most of the year with it.
Uh-huh.
But then at the end of the year, we got to get beat because we were spider riggers. I was live scoping in spider rigging.
Right.
And there's your one right there. Dropped straight down there. And Jeff, we were getting beat by. We right up on it. You try for that out there.
Okay, that looks like a big one. It's a solid return.
And we were getting beat by those young guys like Matthew Rogers and Josh Jones and several people that was. He's going down the trees. Right there. Right here he comes. Here he comes.
Got him.
Got him.
Well, that's first presentation
There
for
you
Crappie
go.
Kirby. That's a good one.
Decent fish.
Yeah.
Swing over there. And anyways, we were getting beat, and
Hey, all right. Wonderful little male Reelfoot crappie. Thank you, Tony.
Yep.
So anyway,
And it was the end of the year, and we were getting beat by the single polars, and I told Jeff, I said, if I don't do anything else, I'm going to learn how to single pole.
yeah.
And they're like, you can forget it. You're too old.
You're too
not
old.
going to learn how to do that.
Too old.
So by people telling me that, I said, y'all crazy. Don't tell me that. I'm going to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
I was fixing to say, I thought he got it.
I got it.
He wasn't as big as I thought, but he's a good one.
Take it.
He's a fighter.
You mad at the world?
Leave them fish alone. And leave them fish alone.
Nice. Oh my gosh. I want to move
that,
it.
that bait right there, it was flat, catch him.
Popeye jig, crappie magnet. Take a look at that. And take a look at that. Dude, thank you so much. This is awesome. I just got corrected because I bent my hook bat to that, but that's not how you prefer them, is it, Tom?
No. See these that eye right there and that tip is so close together, I miss a lot of fish when they're like that.
Okay.
So what I do is, you can do it with your finger.
Yeah.
Take a set of pliers,
Yeah.
and I will bend it up just a hair.
So you have more of a hook area.
Yeah, I didn't get it much then, but a little bit more right there.
Yeah.
See, and the way I check it again is, as long as my finger will hang on it,
Yeah.
it'll hook that fish. And 9 times out of 10, it'll be hooked right in the roof of the mouth
All right.
of that crappie.
Well, thank you for that tip. That's very good. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, find us a lunch fish.
All right, I'm kicking it on high. We're gonna find a big one now.
Okay.
You call? We're pretty well done.
We're done.
We're fishing for a lunch fish right now. I bet him. I called a 235 and I told him I could beat it. No, we whacking them. Maybe. Yeah, you're gonna be close. He may run at you. Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. Oop, here he comes. Really. Got him. He's a good one, ain't he?
Oh yeah.
He still ain't gonna make that other one, but he's a good one.
You mad? Ooh, hang on there. Popeye jig.
Oh yeah.
Look at that big old female. Man, that's a tank. Oh, what a pretty fish. Tony, man, I can't thank you enough.
Hey
Dude,
man, I enjoyed it.
this has been a good day.
Anytime we can go fish is a good day.
Yeah, and I think you owe me lunch.
Yeah, I know.
Or we're gonna stay a little while longer. Let's stay a little while longer.
Just a little bit longer. I'm gonna take off, but yeah.
All right, okay. We're gonna put a time frame on this. We're gonna put 5 fish.
Five fish. I
fish.
got.
You got
okay.
5 fish.
Okay.
Whether you or I catch 5 fish, then we're
Okay.
gonna go eat lunch and hook up with his partner Jeff Riddle. Have a good lunch at the Blue Bank on Easter. Man, what a great day! I'm sad I'm not with my family and a little disappointed I didn't get to go to church. But hey, man, we're in God's beauty.
That's
here.
right.
Am I right?
That's right. You can talk to God out here all day long.
You probably hear him a lot clearer than somebody banging on a offering tray.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean?
That's right.
buy you lunch. I'm
Got
gonna
him.
have to buy you
Got him.
lunch.
No, he wasn't as big as I thought.
Woo, he's big, but he ain't lunch big. Oh, they got one on over there too.
We're out here.
We got 1 minute.
Catch one.
Gotta get it out there a little bit.
Here he comes.
Oh, I got it.
one though.
Yeah.
It was the other one on the other side.
Yeah. We didn't even see this one.
I'm gonna say that's a strike the way he's fighting.
Yeah, he feels like he got a little extra pull on it.
I'm gonna say that's what it is. It's either that or he's a really big crappie.
Right.
Hey, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I can't thank you enough. And I'm gonna buy you lunch anyway, man. That was quite a treat. So thank you,
I
Tony.
enjoyed it.
Man, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel so that you can learn tips and tricks and the background of tournament champions such as Tony Hughes and Jeff Riddle. We're gonna mess with him a little bit on the next episode of Fish Eat Live. But man, we've had a blast out here. Easter Sunday. Thank you for sharing your Easter with me, and thank you for your service for the country, for the Air Force. We can't appreciate our veterans enough in this day and age. And man, Reelfoot Lake during the spring. It is what is it? April 5th?
5th.
April 5th. This needs to be on your destination location.
Oh, this used to be the crappie lake to come to.
Yeah.
It used to be, and it's coming back. And yeah, if you've never been to Reelfoot Lake, even not just for the crappie fishing, just for the scenery, it's a different type of lake itself.
A bird watcher's paradise. Okay, the Blue Bank Resort, incredible food, incredible accommodations, and something for the whole family. Butterfly garden. Where photographers from all around the world come to photograph butterflies, which are kind of tricky to photograph, I'd assume. But
we also in Union City we have Discovery Park.
A Discovery Park.
And
what is that?
It's like a museum park theme deal. It takes all day. Kids love it.
Really?
You can go in there. They have things for all the type of animals from this area. They have dinosaur replicas. They even have a earthquake simulator.
Oh wow! Because this lake was formed by an earthquake, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So, well, we can't thank you guys enough for watching. Tony, thank you once again. Subscribe to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notification, because we give little tips and tricks throughout the week, and it's absolutely free. We want you guys to make great memories on the water and come be a part of this with Tony Hughes on Reelfoot Lake. Thank you for watching. All right. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much for watching Fish Eat Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish Eat Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell, because we want you to come be a part of this.